What's up, guys? I'm back again for another banner review. So I was not expecting Yuffie to be the next banner because I was expecting like Aerith or Tifa because they're more popular than Yuffie. So yeah, this was actually a bit of a surprise, but I am excited regardless. So let's take a look. So Bahamut Cutter. Ooh, interesting. So let's take a look at the costume first. It's called the Bahamut Mantle. Okay, so it's pretty much the same as Cloud's, I think. Boosts all attack and Bahamut's bite. Let's just make sure. It is, I believe, exactly the same. Yep, it's exactly the same. 510. Okay. I mean, I do like the costume. I might actually just go ahead and grab like everyone's costume and like not really give a fuck about the weapon. But yeah, costume, it looks alright. There's no... okay, there we go. It looks fine, to be fair. Could have been sexier. Like, if you guys have seen the Famitsu article, there were like different versions that, you know, they showed that they didn't end up going with. There was a version there with a white top which made her boobs look a little bit bigger. I would have preferred that, but this isn't not bad, to be fair. Also, they did update Yuffie's face model, I believe. I can't really tell the difference. I think this is more aligned with Rebirth or Remake Part 2, basically. She has a more childlike face compared to like the original one that we had when she came out in Ever Crisis. This one is definitely a lot better. The eyes are also better than before. I don't have a picture for a direct comparison, but this is from memory only. So basically, yeah, she looks cute. Costume looks fine. The weapon looks fucking awesome though. Holy shit. I'm not a fan of like great swords, that's why I'm not really like with Cloud's weapon, I'm not too excited. But this is so fucking awesome. But anyway, let's look at the stats. Bahamut Cutter, okay. Physical damage, let's go with it then. Physical, non-elemental damage, single target, good. This is 1080. MDef is increased. All allies, whoa. Mid to high and 2 cast, whoa. So is it mid to mid? Okay, it's mid to mid in 1 cast, mid to high in OV6. And then a third effect, when debuff is granted to target, 1.3 times that. Ooh, a 30% damage increase. Holy shit, this is pretty much like sort of on par with Zidane's sword, kind of. And okay, the R abilities are pretty much the same S abilities as well. Holy shit, this is actually pretty good. So I would prefer this, like personally I would prefer this over pulling for Cloud's Bahamut sword, or what was it called again? Was it called Bahamut sword? Bahamut Greatsword. Yeah, I would prefer this. The reason being, it doubles as a utility weapon, the MDef up. And this one is unique. It's the first time that we had a damage dealing weapon that also does a support buff. This is the first time ever that we've seen this, as far as I can remember. So, you know, you're always going to be attacking, obviously, like in a fight. So this means that you have close to 100% uptime on MDef up, which is freaking awesome. Holy shit. I might actually, I mean, if I'm gonna end up pulling the costumes, I'm gonna have 1 copy of every weapon, right? But like, just general advice, if you're a low spender or free to play and pulling for an LB weapon, choose the LB weapon that has utility, because that's gonna take you way further than an LB weapon that's DPS, because you're most likely gonna be stuck at like below OB6, right? If you're a low spender, or you know, if you're just unlucky or you're free to play, you're most likely gonna be stuck at like OB0 to OB2, to be honest, like if you don't have a lot of the crystals saved up. So yeah, always aim for utility. Like even if you, this is one of those weapons that even at OB0 is still very useful, because this is 100% uptime on MDef up. This is really good. So yeah, let's check out the stamp sheet. I think the stamp sheet is more or less the same. So if you pull for all 3 pages, you're guaranteed 4 copies of the weapon. So OB4, no, OB3, it's only OB3 because one is OB0, which, I mean, I guess if you get lucky, if you're feeling lucky, you might get OB6 by the time you get to page 2, right? But I don't know, like at the moment I'm not gonna pull yet, but let's say the other 2 weapons are also like DPS, like clouds, and with no utility, I would choose this. I would say, like, I guess I could say this is a must pull, I guess. Even like a OB0 copy, just get one. Just get an OB0. Or even if you get like a 4-star now, you get a 4-star now, and then later on, if you think you really need it, you can just use your, I don't recommend it, but you could use weapon parts to like upgrade it, right? Although again, I don't recommend that because that would be a waste of weapon parts to upgrade from 4-star to OB0. OB0 is 5 stars. So yeah, like overall, costume is, I wouldn't say it's a must pull. It's good to have, but again, I wouldn't say it's like really needed. You can live without this. This one you can also live without this, but this is good to have. So I mean, we don't know when a non-limited version of this is gonna come out, right? So I think, yeah, I would say this is a must pull. Just get at least, you know, just get at least 1 copy. And you don't need to be pressured, because both of these are gonna last for a long time. So there's no like drawback if you just wait until Eret's and Tifa's banners also drop, so you can decide properly. But yeah, I'm pretty sold on this one. Like I would get it, to be honest, but personally I'm not gonna pull yet. I'm gonna wait for the last 2 banners. So yeah, that's it for tonight's banner review. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye, Otskara!